Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to do Virgo and Capricorn. First off, I'll start off with Virgo. So this one is, and if you guys want, you can timestamp the Capricorn and get the earth signs done, and then I'll go to the air signs, finish off the air signs, and then fire signs and water signs. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. The day of Monday, the 21st of January, 2019. Virgo, 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 what's going on for the day, for the next 24 hours? And let's see, when you woke up making a decision. It's like you had something that maybe you'd been stagnant on, no longer being stagnant about something, and how's that affecting you? You have these two cards, they just kind of flew out. So yeah, no longer being like, here you may have been like waiting on something. Here, I'll turn this up for you. The way that it came out for me. Okay. You may have been waiting on something. So here we have the Four of Swords, like really taking a time out, putting something to, just letting something, be kind of stagnant, being the hangman, now it's like waking up and having a clear head about something, having some new idea come in, maybe some new information has come to you, some idea, like maybe while you were sleeping, maybe you had a dream that made you think like, okay, no longer expecting to have to wait something, no longer, here you were waiting on something, it seems, or maybe you're waiting on communication. Now maybe you've got some kind of communication that's come in that has actually made you feel like, finally, this is done. Ta-da! I have the light. I see the light of day. And this is feeling, look at that, just awesome. Like, oh, there's a new start. This is making you feel super duper inspired, like to go for something new. This is giving you a new sense of self-worth. This is like, I can do this. I can do this. So you're inspired. So you're sitting here, though, trying to be controlling. And how's that going for you? Trying to impose your rules and your wants and your needs, which is actually good. Just taking control, like boom, you've got blockage. I was just going to say maybe someone's blocking you. And sure enough, you've got someone that's been trying to block you from, maybe there's been blockage forward growth. You haven't had it for a while, feeling like you could not go forward in a situation. If this was a job, you could have a new job opportunity now that you were blocked from, but now it's like the pathway most likely has been, it's been opened up regardless of this being here blocking you. You're trying to go at something without really taking a risk, like something that you're going into the future. You're like, really, this is something you didn't want to take a risk on it. It was something that you felt really risky, and it looks like maybe you're actually going to go forward and do it anyways. It's like you came up with a new idea, a new inspiration, but it's got control things. You have to be controlling of your own self. And yeah, you have no patience. It's like you don't have the patience that you just want to just go, but it doesn't even matter. Before you had no real hope of a future, and it's like you didn't want to take this risk, but you're like, whatever, it looks like you're taking this risk. And so, yeah, there's conflict most likely causing you to have no patience, like differences of opinions here. And this has been something that you've most likely, that's why you probably didn't want to take a risk into this future. So now, though, you're like just taking control. Yeah, you're like cutting all of this out, whatever the words are. You're like, nope, this is it. I'm making my move. I'm doing what I want to do. And, there's two aces here. So you could be moving, relocating, or maybe even getting a new job. This could be, if there was conflict in a job situation, maybe you're getting a new job. You're turning one job down and taking on a new job. Or else this is just you relocating or just moving forward, finally deciding, cutting this out right here and moving forward. So that is for you, Virgo. And next is Capricorn. And Capricorn, you got all these planets in your sign still, especially Saturn, like in your restriction place. It's like, but in communication, well, actually, it moved out of the sun, so you're no longer the star. I'm just kidding. You're still the star of your world, right, Capricorn? So we're going to find out what's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the next 24 hours. See what's going on, Capricorn. And get these done today. I'll come back in and do some weeklies. Give guys a weekly, which would be nice. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign could be dealing with more home issues. Maybe there might be some home issues going on, like differences of opinions, maybe, and some stubbornness, like bullheadedness. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Let's see what's going on with you guys today. So when you guys woke up, wow. It's like you decided you're making a decision on a direction, like where am I going to go, and having some great expectations about it too. This decision that you're trying to make, it's something that you expect to have a lot of happiness, and it's like this is like almost, this is, well, not almost, this is like a wish fulfillment for you, like yes. And you're deciding, should I go there or should I not? So you're kind of stuck. Like, what do I do? Which direction do I go in? And how is that affecting you? You want to celebrate. You're communicating maybe with other people that you want to celebrate. You want to have a good time. So this is you wanting to actually, you expect to have a good time here. So it's like, but why are you stuck? What's the reason why you're having to make this decision? Let's see, more cards for you. So as far as love, it's like, well, maybe you haven't been so lucky before. So this is like the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is showing there's been really no luck. So maybe that's making you hesitant and making you maybe doubting that you may not get this. You want to have a really good time. You've communicated that, but you're maybe in self-doubt that it'll turn out good. You're maybe doubting your own thoughts about the situation. So I can see the hesitancy in this. Towards the middle of the day, it's like, wow, if you're really not changing your mind about it, it's like you're not going to end. It's like you're not going to end this. Obviously, you're really stuck in it. It's like, boom, I'm not going to change my mind. It's like you're not going to change. It's like you're just going to continue looking at this. You're not going to make any decisions. What the heck? Unable to make a decision. Why? Because maybe they're better. Maybe you feel they're higher up than you. Maybe they're different than what you're normally used to maybe dealing with or communicating. This could be, maybe this person's beliefs are different than yours. Their traditional values are different than yours. So this could be the reason why you're kind of self-doubting. Am I good enough? Maybe you don't know if you're good enough. Maybe this is something, maybe it could be due to a relationship. And you don't expect, so you're doubting yourself because you're going from this to like hopeful and wishful, and then you're like going down to this like having doubts of this opportunity, this 3 right here of really happening. You're doubting that it's going to happen. It's like you don't really expect, you don't see it coming in. It's like this because of this rule person right there. And so what you're doing is basically trying to balance out and be patient because you're still optimistic, because you're like you're stuck in this energy, like just trying to think, what do I do? This is about, more people than just yourself. And these rules and everything, these are about more people than yourself. And things that you're not changing are about more people than yourself. But here going forward, this is you by yourself. You want to go forward in something by yourself. You're expecting something to come into you on your own, all by yourself. But here you're like having a loss of hope. You're not thinking that it'll come to you in the future. So whatever this is, your wish that you have, now you're trying to balance this out again by yourself, trying to be patient regarding this situation that you were hopeful when you got up this first thing in the morning and looked at, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Oh, this is my wish come true. and I'm going to communicate. I want to party with you. I want to have a good time. I expect to have a good time. I'm expecting that. But then all of a sudden, it's like feeling some self-doubt, feeling like that it's not able to really happen. Maybe it might not happen. Maybe that's your mindset. And so you're not changing your mindset, unable to change it. And it could be due to traditions and beliefs and all that from other people, because there's other people involved and you're actually your mindset versus other people and their wants and needs and stuff like that. And what you're really wanting to do is something you wanted to go do this and you expected it to happen. You're waiting for people maybe to come in. You're expecting your ships to come in. There's these people arriving, on boats and stuff right there, coming from different places. But now you're not really sure if they're really going to come because you're in self-doubt of your own self. And so you're trying to balance out because you want to have a better path. You're trying to see a clear way and not have that insecurity in yourself. And so here you have some regrets of some past issues that are causing you some insecurity. Most likely this is regrets of the past that you're dealing with, and this has caused you to doubt in yourself that maybe these people that you actually communicated with, maybe getting back together with or whatever, you don't really expect them to come back in. There's those 3 cups right here. Like, see, they're like down here. So maybe you let those cups build by having having doubt in your own self, but you still got these 2 cups right here. You're still healing. So you are healing from the past. This is something you're trying to bring back because they're empty. You're by yourself right here and you're making decisions again. So you're kind of stuck in your own energy. Wow. You're just really trying to balance out your life. There's 2 cups. You're trying to pour the emotions and you're trying to provide stability for yourself. And this is 2. There's like 3 2s here. That's like, this isn't a 2 card, but I mean, there's like 3 2s. So like maybe you're just trying to reorganize your life here, trying to get everything organized and organize your thinking too. So you can change this, so you can bring a death to this self-doubt. So you're just feeling like just unlucky in like your sense of self-worth and love maybe too. So yeah, if you're looking at, if this was a job opportunity, it's like you don't really see your ships coming in as far as, getting back to an old job if you're, considering. But it's like you're in heavy consideration. What do I do? What do I do? In 2 minds, maybe. So that's for you, Capricorn. Just weighing out your options here. This is what I see. Weighing out your options, rebalancing yourself, being patient. And hopefully you can get a sense of better self-worth and think that everything's always going to be non-lucky, because we make our own luck, right? We make things happen for us by turning the wheel instead of staying stuck in the past. So that's for you, Capricorn, and I hope you enjoyed this, and you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Let me know how this worked for you.